Warning, these 10 oatmeal mistakes are worse than you think. Oatmeal is often considered a staple in many households. It's easy to prepare, versatile, and packed with nutrients. Whether you're enjoying a simple bowl of oats with fruit or making a savory version with avocado and egg, it's a breakfast that can fuel you for hours. But here's the catch: if you're not preparing your oatmeal the right way, you might be sabotaging its health benefits without even realizing it. That's right, those seemingly harmless oatmeal habits might be doing more harm than good. Now, don't get me wrong, oatmeal itself is an amazing superfood. It's loaded with fiber, vitamins, and minerals that your body craves. But the way you cook it, what you put on top of it, and even the type of oatmeal you choose all make a difference in how it impacts your health. So in this video, I'm going to break down the 10 biggest oatmeal mistakes that people are making every day. Trust me, some of these might just surprise you. I'll also share simple solutions to help you get the most out of this powerhouse breakfast. Let's get into it. Mistake number 1, adding too much sugar. I get it. Oatmeal can sometimes feel a little plain on its own, but adding too much sugar is a huge mistake many people make. Whether it's white sugar, brown sugar, or even syrup, overloading your oats with sweeteners turns a healthy breakfast into something that's basically a dessert. Here's the problem: when you start your day with a bowl of sugar-laden oatmeal, your body gets a massive insulin spike, followed by a crash. That leaves you feeling sluggish and hungry sooner, which isn't exactly how you want to start your day. On top of that, too much sugar can contribute to serious health risks down the road, like weight gain, diabetes, and even heart disease. Instead, why not add natural sweetness to your oats? Fresh fruits, like berries, bananas, or apples, not only sweeten your meal, but they also bring a burst of vitamins and fiber that sugar simply can't offer. Spices like cinnamon or nutmeg can elevate the flavor without adding extra calories or sugar. Think of it this way: you're still getting that sweetness you crave, but you're also giving your body something it really needs. Mistake number 2, reaching for flavored instant oats. I know we're all busy, and the idea of reaching for those flavored instant oat packets seems like the perfect solution, but trust me, you're better off avoiding them. Those prepackaged options may be convenient, but they're loaded with sugars, artificial flavorings, and preservatives. Not to mention, they're often stripped of the fiber and essential nutrients that make oats such a powerhouse food. When you choose flavored instant oats, you're eating a product that's been processed to the point of removing most of its nutritional benefits. The result? You're left with empty calories that don't do much for your body. Worse, the added chemicals and preservatives can lead to inflammation and disrupt your body's natural balance over time. But here's the good news: making your own oatmeal is just as quick, and it's way healthier. All you need are plain oats, and from there, you can get as creative as you want. Add fresh fruit, a handful of nuts or seeds, and a dash of cinnamon for flavor. You're in control of the ingredients, so you know exactly what's going into your bowl, and you can make it even more nutritious. This way, you get the benefits of whole grains, healthy fats, and fiber without all the junk. Mistake number 3, skipping protein. It's easy to think that oatmeal is enough to start your day, but the truth is, if you're skipping the protein, you're missing out on a key component for a balanced breakfast. While oatmeal is loaded with healthy carbs and fiber, it doesn't have much protein to keep you satisfied for long. Here's what happens: when you eat oatmeal alone, your body digests the carbs quickly, which leads to a spike in blood sugar. This spike is followed by a crash, and before you know it, you're hungry again. And that hunger often leads to unhealthy snacking. To keep your blood sugar stable and feel full for longer, you need to add protein to your oatmeal. Toss in some chia seeds, flax seeds, or even Greek yogurt. If you want to take it a step further, add a boiled egg or a handful of nuts. This combo of carbs, fiber, and protein will help keep you energized throughout the day without the need to constantly snack. Mistake number 4, overeating oatmeal. It's easy to assume that since oatmeal is a super healthy food, you can eat as much as you want without consequence. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Like any food, if you overeat it, you'll end up consuming more calories than your body needs, which can contribute to weight gain over time. Plus, eating large portions of oatmeal, especially when you load it up with calorie-dense toppings like peanut butter, dried fruits, or syrups, can also cause digestive discomfort. Too much fiber, too quickly, can lead to bloating, gas, and an overall feeling of heaviness. To avoid overeating, stick to a standard portion size of around half a cup of dry oats. This amount expands once cooked, giving you a satisfying meal without going overboard. If you find yourself still hungry, try adding some nutrient-dense, low-calorie toppings like fresh fruit or a sprinkle of chia seeds. These additions will fill you up without pushing you into calorie overload. Mistake number 5, not soaking your oats. Now, here's a small but impactful change that many people overlook: soaking your oats overnight. If you don't, you're missing out on an opportunity to make your oats even more nutritious and easier to digest. Oats naturally contain a compound called phytic acid, which can interfere with your body's ability to absorb essential minerals like iron, zinc, and calcium. This compound acts as a preservative to keep the oats fresh, but it also binds to minerals and makes them harder for your body to access. When you soak your oats overnight, you help break down that phytic acid, which makes the minerals in the oats more bioavailable to your body. Not only that, but soaking softens the oats, making them easier to digest and reducing the bloating that can sometimes come with eating high-fiber foods. So, if you've got the time, soaking your oats is a simple way to make them even healthier. I recommend soaking your oats in water or milk for at least 8 hours. You can do this before bed, so when you wake up, your oats are ready to go. If you're short on time, no worries, just give them a quick soak in warm water for 30 minutes before cooking. Mistake number 6, eating undercooked oats. You might think eating undercooked oats is no big deal, but it can lead to some uncomfortable digestive issues. Oats contain a specific type of fiber called beta-glucan, which is incredible for your health. But if the oats aren't fully cooked, this fiber can be difficult for your digestive system to break down, causing bloating, gas, and even cramping. And let's be real, nobody wants that after a supposedly healthy breakfast. Additionally, undercooked oats retain a tougher, chewier texture, which can make them less enjoyable to eat. You might feel like you're biting into something more suited for a tough snack than a wholesome breakfast. To avoid this, make sure you cook your oats properly. Whether you're cooking them on the stove, in the microwave, or soaking them overnight, make sure they're tender and creamy before you dig in. This not only ensures a better taste and texture, but it also allows your body to fully absorb all the nutrients packed in those oats. You'll feel better and enjoy your meal more when the oats are cooked right. Mistake number 7, overcooking oats. As much as undercooking your oats is a mistake, overcooking them is just as problematic. Overcooked oats turn into a mushy, unappetizing bowl of goop. Not only does this kill the texture of the oats, but it can also destroy the nutritional integrity of the meal. When oats are overcooked, they break down excessively, and you lose the ability to feel full longer because they've lost their bite and fiber density. So how do you get the perfect texture? It's all about balance. You want your oats to be creamy but still have a slight texture to them. They shouldn't be a paste, they should have a satisfying chew without being undercooked or overcooked. Follow the cooking instructions on the package, but be mindful of your preferences. Whether you're cooking them on the stove or in the microwave, adjust the cooking time so that they're perfectly tender without turning them into a mushy mess. Mistake number 8, using the wrong liquid. The liquid you use to cook your oats can make all the difference in the world. Many people automatically reach for milk, thinking it will create a creamier texture. However, milk contains proteins that react with the starches in the oats, creating a thick, almost sticky consistency that isn't always the most pleasant. You end up with oatmeal that feels more like glue than a warm, comforting breakfast. Here's the fix: cook your oats with water first. This allows the oats to soften and release their natural starches without turning into a sticky mess. Once your oats are fully cooked and tender, you can stir in milk or a milk alternative for that smooth, creamy finish. This way, you maintain the right texture and get the best of both worlds, the creaminess of milk without the gummy feel. Using water to start off also helps enhance the natural flavor of the oats without masking it with the heaviness of milk. So, the next time you make your oats, try this method and enjoy a perfectly smooth and creamy bowl of oatmeal. Mistake number 9, skipping salt. Here's a mistake that might surprise you, skipping the salt. A lot of people think that salt has no place in oatmeal, but a tiny pinch of salt actually does wonders for enhancing the flavor of your oats. When you add a small amount of salt while cooking, it brings out the natural sweetness of the oats and makes the entire bowl more flavorful. Without salt, oatmeal can taste pretty bland, even if you load it up with toppings. This doesn't mean you need to go overboard with salt, just a small pinch will do the trick. Add it at the beginning of cooking so it dissolves evenly and infuses the oats as they cook. The salt enhances the taste of your oatmeal, making it more enjoyable and satisfying. It's a simple tweak that can completely change how you experience your breakfast. Mistake number 10, relying solely on oatmeal. As much as I love oatmeal, it shouldn't be your only source of nutrition. Yes, it's packed with fiber, vitamins, and minerals, but it doesn't provide everything your body needs to thrive. Specifically, oatmeal lacks protein and healthy fats, which are essential for muscle maintenance, brain function, and overall well-being. If you eat only oatmeal for every meal, you're likely missing out on vital nutrients like those found in eggs, nuts, seeds, and leafy greens. Over time, this could lead to deficiencies in things like vitamin B12, iron, and omega-3 fatty acids. To create a more balanced meal, pair your oatmeal with protein-rich foods, such as a boiled egg, Greek yogurt, or nuts. Adding healthy fats like avocado or almond butter can also provide a nice balance of nutrients. And don't forget about variety. Make sure you're including a wide range of other foods in your diet throughout the day, so you're meeting all your nutritional needs. There you have it. These 10 oatmeal mistakes are more common than you think, but now that you know what to look out for, you can make your oatmeal work harder for you. By making small adjustments, like using natural sweeteners, adding protein, soaking your oats overnight, and using the right liquids, you can transform oatmeal into a powerhouse meal that fuels your body and keeps you satisfied all day long. And remember, oatmeal isn't just about the ingredients or cooking method. It's about making mindful choices that nourish your body. So, experiment with different combinations and find what works best for you. There's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to nutrition, and the more you explore, the better you'll feel. Take these tips and run with them. Start your day with a nutritious, delicious bowl of oatmeal and see just how much of a difference it can make. Thanks for sticking around until the end of the video. I hope these tips help you make the most of your oatmeal and turn it into a true health powerhouse for your day. Remember, small changes in how you prepare your meals can make a big impact on your overall well-being. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Old Age Health. We've got tons of valuable tips and information coming your way, all geared toward helping you live your healthiest and happiest life, no matter your age. And hey, we'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let us know your favorite oatmeal toppings or any tips you have for making the perfect bowl. Let's keep the conversation going and learn from each other. Thanks again for watching. Your support means the world to us, and we're so excited to have you as part of the Old Age Health community. Until next time, take care of yourselves and stay healthy.